Talk about key structures, that's how we refer to them. We talk about them in terms of relative major and minor and parallel major and minor. In the Well-Tempered Clavier, as you already know, J.S. Bach wrote a Prelude and Fugue in C major and then one in C minor. Then he moved up a half step to C sharp major and C sharp minor, D minor, and so on. So that might lead you to think, well, those keys must be related. C major, C minor, C sharp major. They must have some relation to one another. Not that much, believe it or not. Let me show you what I mean. Here is the key of E major. You see E major up there on top? And it has 4 sharps in it. Sounds like this. Below it is E minor. E minor has the same name, starts on E, but it's a minor key, and it only has 1 sharp. If you were to play these 2 parallel keys together, here's what you get. Yeah, it's nice. No, it's not nice. These are parallel keys. They're kind of like, I don't know, oil and water. They just don't go together very well, E major and E minor, even though they have the same name. E is much more closely related to its relative major key of G major. See G on the top there? It also has 1 sharp. It has the same DNA as E minor. Here's E minor. Here's G major. Sad, happy, sad, happy. But the transition is much more smooth between this and this and this and this. While we're at it, E major is more closely related to its relative minor key of C sharp minor. They have the same signature, 4 sharps. E major, C sharp minor. E major, C sharp minor. Now, I can tell you all this, but without an example, you might be confused. Let's take a tune that we all know and love. Greensleeve starts out in a minor key. 2nd strain, same as the 1st. It ends on a minor key. Then the 3rd strain changes to major. And it changes to G major, which is the relative major key. Had the composer arranger decided to switch to the parallel major, it would have sounded like this. Which kind of sounds right. Until you get ready for the next verse. My ears have lost their roadmap. I don't know what key we're in. So by using the relative major of E minor, G major, the transition is much more smooth. Because it's basically the same key. It has the same key signature. With the other one, the parallel, you would have to change keys, and it gets all confusing. So my whole point in mentioning this to you is when J.S. Bach laid out these preludes and fugues, C major next to C minor, C sharp major next to C sharp minor, it was really more of a cataloging thing. The 2 aren't necessarily related. I would often be interested to hear what it sounds like to hear the relative major and minor preludes and fugues, but that's a project for another time. So, enough jibber jabber. Here is the Prelude and Fugue in F sharp minor, which is not anywhere near related to F sharp major, but actually A major, which we haven't heard yet. Hope you enjoy.